Was the superstar for the Republicans last night at the RNC. Her speech, by many accounts, a knockout punch. But what did her body language say? Fox News contributor Tonya Reiman is a body language expert and author of The Power of Body Language. She joins me live now in New York. Good morning to you, Tonya.
Good morning.
All right, I always love these segments because you get behind the words and into the language of the body. So let's take a listen to a clip from Sarah Palin last night and then hear what you have to say.
All right.
I've learned quickly these last few days that if you're not a member in good standing of the Washington elite, then some in the media consider a candidate unqualified for that reason alone. But
all right, Tonya, what's your verdict?
Oh, she loved that. Did you see how she savored that moment? What did you see? You saw the little glint in her eye, the tongue come out a little bit, the sideways glance. She was thoroughly enjoying this, and she took that moment and she gave a nice dramatic pause just to make sure she would get the right expression back from the crowd.
Okay, now the next one's a bit of a zinger against Harry Reid. Listen.
Harry Reid, the majority of the current do-nothing Senate, he not long ago summed up his feelings about our nominee. He said, quote, "I can't stand John McCain. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps no accolade we hear this week is better proof that we've chosen the right man."
Okay, a lot of stuff going on here. How do you analyze it, Tonya?
Again, mentally, you see how she dismisses him? This was a very brazen clip. When she's talking about him, you see the tongue once again coming out. And when she does this, what she's trying to do is give herself that look of sarcasm, of smugness, and she does it well.
And you also talk about the hands, right?
Yes. Well, you know, it depends upon how you use your hands, but quite often what she's doing is she's picking up the hands, she's swiping the hands, and those are very demonstrative points that she uses, and she's using them appropriately for the most part.
All right, so a lot of people wondering about the relationship between Sarah Palin and John McCain. At the end of the speech, when John McCain comes out on the stage, what do you see as far as hugging, or should we not?
Well, you know, of course, it depends upon how you feel about one another, but when they hug, you see that there's absolutely no warmth, there's really no greeting, there's not even any eye contact. She pulls away rather quickly, and she makes sure that she keeps her distance. So on this issue, you see this pulls away, and then that's it. The distance is gone. What she should have done here to warm things up would have been to make some eye contact directly after the hug, to look at each other, to demonstrate that there's some warmth between these two people.
Right, and you know, you and I were talking in the commercial break that as a woman, sometimes it's an awkward moment when a man approaches you professionally. You're like, wait, should I hug him? Should I handshake? Could it have been that?
Well, it could have been, but preceding that, he hugged and kind of went into everyone else, so she should have expected that this would have happened. And see how quickly the cheek comes away? That was the one thing that caught my eye. You know, so she should have been expecting that as the lead up.
All right, these political candidates need to travel with you, Tonya, to make sure that they're 100% perfect on everything. All right, Tonya, great to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Coming up on our show, Sarah Palin called out the liberal media, but why might that criticism actually help John McCain? A Clinton insider weighs in when we return.
Tonight, Democratic presidential nominee Barack Obama. Now he goes one-on-one with